Making a Difference is sponsored by Midwest Bank Center.
There wasn't a dry eye at Stiefel Theater last night when the Dorman family took the stage at the annual Musial Awards. Their son Cody Dorman passed away 2 weeks ago. I met him when I traveled to Kentucky last month, and tonight in our Making a Difference report, we pay tribute to his memory and carry forward the inspiration that Cody and those around him provided. At Gainsborough Farm, the boundless bluegrass unfurls like a quilt of tranquility. But amidst the rolling hills of Kentucky horse country, a story emerges as special as the landscape itself.
Good boy.
Gainsborough Farm is owned by Godolphin Racing.
Godolphin is the largest thoroughbred breeding and racing operation in the world.
And Danny Mulvihill is the farm's guardian.
The job of a farm manager is to steer the ship to make sure everything gets done the way we want it done.
Good girl.
And that hopefully helps to raise the type of horses that we want to raise.
Each of the 100 mares and 42 foals here embody the promise of greatness, mirroring the image of a remarkable young man who arrived one day as a visitor through Make-A-Wish.
We get a short bio on the child that's going to be with us, and the big takeout that I had from it was Cody was in a wheelchair.
You ready to lay down? Let's see. Sister, take his shoes off for me.
Cody Dorman's journey was an arduous climb up a mountain that no one should have to scale.
There you go.
Born with a condition known as Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome, doctors delivered a grim prognosis. Cody wouldn't see his second birthday. But his parents recognized something the doctors didn't: a tenacious spirit.
At 5 weeks old, he already had an open heart surgery, so he was already a fighter.
Open heart surgery is just one of more than 40 procedures he needed before he turned 17.
Oh, can I get a hug?
But his difficult path took an unexpected turn. It started when he was invited to the hallowed grounds of Keeneland Racetrack in Lexington, not far from his home, on a day dedicated to making wishes come true.
Make-A-Wish Day at Keeneland is a day where the entire horse community comes together to help grant wishes for local kids.
Pretty neat, ain't it?
And on the morning of race day, the kids are given an exclusive invitation to explore the world of these magnificent horses.
Think he'll come down and talk to you?
Cody had the chance to visit Gainsborough Farm.
Look who come see you.
Really see what we do and experience the farms. So that way when they get to the races, they can understand where were those horses raised.
So with a mixture of kindness and nerves, Danny Mulvihill was determined to be a gracious host, bringing out a couple of foals as Cody made his arrival.
This foal is seeing a wheelchair for the first time. These are babies, so everything they see, you don't know how they're going to react.
But when Danny brought out one particular young horse, it was, in a word, magic.
So we led the foal up. Once he stopped and had a few seconds there to figure out what was everything, he kept pulling forward until his head was right there in Cody's lap. And they just hung out and spent some time there together.
He wasn't scared of Cody.
So it was magical when it happened. I think you probably could have heard a pin drop.
A moment of such enchantment that when the horse celebrated its second year, Godolphin named him Cody's Wish. The meeting also etched itself into the Dorman family's heart.
I'll see it.
So during the challenging days of the pandemic, a time when everyone, especially Cody, faced profound struggles, Danny got a phone call.
We had a depressed young boy. So I called him up at the farm and told him what was going on. I said, can we take Cody up there just to see Cody's Wish? Didn't know what to expect.
After all, the animal was no longer a foal, he was more like a big teenager. But once again, the meeting was like magic.
They both sense each other in some way I can't describe. It's like that horse, I guess in some way told him, I'm not gonna let you slip. I'm not gonna let you fall.
And no one explains that moment better than Cody himself.
He changed my life forever. I feel different about things now. I'm happier. And he's a really big horse, because I think that God made this happen. And I thank him for that.
I guess you can say he put him on his back and rode him out of depression.
In horse racing, the Breeders' Cup is an event where history is written. So Cody wanted to be there when Cody's Wish was entered in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile at Keeneland.
Just the thoughts of going to the Breeders' Cup was exciting, but to have a horse in it named after your son was just unreal.
And perhaps it was in the moments before the race that Cody's Wish drew strength from a well of inspiration, Cody Dorman's presence.
They're off in the dirt mile. Cody's Wish broke near the back of the pack.
Out of the gate, the crowd's collective heartbeat raced faster than Cody's Wish. He got off to a slow start.
Cody's Wish is second last.
I couldn't help but think, oh, he's behind. What's this going to be?
Cyberknife is getting going, and here comes Cody's Wish. Cody's Wish in the blue colors, blazing by horses on the far outside.
They were in a dead heat when they went in front of us, so I knew it was going to be close.
And the three of them will turn for home together, and they're into the stretch. It's Cody's Wish and Cyberknife. They're coming down to the finish. Here's the wire. Oh, the wish has come true. That one's for you, Cody.
Amidst a backdrop of tears and cheers, it was like there were two winners that day.
All of a sudden, you got people crying around you and laughing and screaming, coming up and hugging you and stuff.
It still gives me cold chills.
It's not the thrill of the win, it was the thrill for Cody and what it meant to Cody.
No one had a dry eye. There will never be another day of racing like that.
Cody's Wish at the age of 5 is ending a remarkable racing career as a multiple Grade 1 winning American thoroughbred racehorse. But his Hall of Fame trainer agrees that his legacy will live well beyond the racetrack.
Cody Dorman obviously knows that it's special, but I think Cody's Wish also seems to sense that there's something very special.
From the moment of that first meeting, Cody wasn't just granted time with Cody's Wish, he was enveloped by heartwarming kindness.
They've taken us in as family. They are our family now. They're stuck with us.
I appreciate all of them so much. I'm so thankful and proud of how they make me feel, like a part of the Godolphin team.
Cody left an indelible mark on people's lives. His spirit lingers on the hoofbeats of Cody's Wish, a testament to the remarkable connection between horses, hearts, and humanity.